Hey everybody, out here today at Apopka City Hall in Apopka, Florida. And we are out here today to, to just check out Apopka City Hall and make sure that the employees here respect our right to film in public from publicly accessible areas. There is a council meeting tomorrow. So really, we're just kind of trying to make our timing good with when the city council meets. So if we have any grievances, that we can redress them quickly. All right, right here, this is Mayor John H. Land. Looks like he passed away in 2014. The longest serving mayor in the state of Florida. Wow, that's impressive. So 50 to 68, and then 70 to when he died, it's crazy. That is a long time to be a public servant in the position of mayor. It makes you wonder what happened in that 1969 year when he was beaten by somebody else. So. City of Apopka time capsule to be opened in 2076. Wow. I can't even imagine what was put in that thing in 1976. And how crazy it's going to be in 2076. It's like military honor. Not sure what this came off of. All right. So this is an exterior panel from above the 80th floor of the World Trade Center. It's crazy. I remember what I was doing when those planes hit. It really makes you wonder about how much this is getting taught in school. So certainly happy that the city has a tribute to it out here. How you doing?
Good, my friend. And you?
Doing excellent. Is this door here the main entrance, or?
Just follow it around. Just follow the perimeter of the building around. You see the two front doors right in the front.
Appreciate you, man. 1882, the city of Apopka. What's happening, man? How you doing?
We're great.
All right, so council agenda for tomorrow's meeting.
Go see Gene and planning.
You can get me after he's done. I need to see the clerk.
The city clerk?
Is that this office?
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, my name, please. You need the city clerk in reference to what?
Public records request?
Okay. What is that?
What's that? It's a P.
Okay, P1.
Is this a public building?
Yes, it is, but I don't understand your name, so I can call them upstairs and tell them that you're
They're not expecting me.
yourself. It's yourself, right?
Yeah, sure.
Self. City clerk? Hi. Okay. Okay, okay, bye.
This must be the commissioners.
Hi. There's a gentleman that.
And the mayor.
Sir, they said for you to walk to the building, and you will go up to city clerk. You know where you're going?
I don't know.
Okay. Take the elevator, you both are gonna take the elevator. You're gonna go right. You know where building is, right? Yeah. Okay. And then you, city clerk, you see this walkway? You're gonna take this walkway and you're gonna go to the second door on the left.
Second door on the left.
Yep.
Thank you for your help. I'm gonna look at everything on my way up there. This is a cool building, so. All right. It is. Do you guys happen to know anything about the art? Is the art donated or purchased from residents or?
Don't know, sir. I have.
The art that's in the building was purchased a long time ago. But then when we have, sometimes we'll have artwork in here that just, people are just, you know, bringing in.
Do you know if it was
local
purchased from
artists.
residents?
No, most of this stuff was purchased from, like when we've had those foliage festivals and things like that. Most of this stuff is very old. I've been here 20 years and everyone who's been here.
Okay, so you've been, let's see, now those years are off. So you were here for a lot of the old term, the mayor that has the memorial out front.
Yeah.
Do you know, I saw a gap in his like tenure. Do you know anything about those 2 years? Did he lose in election or?
Yeah, I know he lost an election. If you go to the museum, you could probably find more information.
You guys have a museum?
Yeah, the museum.
But you know what, today's Tuesday, they're not open
They're
today.
open Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 1 to 5.
This is a city museum?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
It's the city of Apopka's museum. Yeah, not
but
all-
history for Apopka though.
Yeah. All of Apopka. It has all kinds of neat stuff in it. It's really cool.
Awesome. And I'm sorry, every day but today?
No, they're open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Do you have a card for them or anything like that?
Over there, I can hold on a minute. Oh, I locked out.
Yeah, like that.
They have over there. It tells you what time they're
Okay.
open. Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and Saturdays. Saturdays is from 9 to 1.
Okay.
Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 1 to 5.
Okay.
But they have a lot of stuff.
Connected to here, just over here?
Yeah, you just go around and it's over
You
there.
just walk across the street.
All right. Well, I'll take care of my business and then I'll go check that out.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Thank you. And I'm sorry, ladies. What were your names?
I'm Carolyn.
Carol.
My name is
Yeah.
Johanna.
Johanna. Nice to meet you, ladies. Hi.
I'm coming to locate somebody that's looking for me, and I thought maybe they might have gotten lost.
Oh no, that's probably me, but no, I was just walking around.
Okay.
Are you the clerk?
Yes,
Huh. How you doing?
I'm Susan.
Nice to meet you. I just wanted to make a public records request. Really, I wanted to understand the process a little better.
Sure. Oh, you want to come down?
Sure. How long have you been the clerk?
About going on 2 years.
Do you enjoy it?
Yes.
Had you had a?
You can go. I'll put it in that door.
Oh, all right. So had you had a career in public service? Do you mind if I just put that there so it's not?
Are you recording me?
I am recording you, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know what is your request?
I just wanted to understand the process better.
Okay, so the process is that anybody can make a public records request. They can do it verbally, they could do it anonymously, they could do it by email, they can send a letter, they can just talk to you like you're talking to me and say, I need such and such a record.
Okay.
At that time, I will write it down, acknowledge, if it's verbal. If it's an email request, I'll respond to that and acknowledge.
Okay.
From there, I have to disseminate it to the different departments, whoever has that record, because we keep most of the records, agreements, deeds, things like that belong to the city. But the city has a wide
City's
array
big.
of, yeah. So there's other documents that I have to get from other departments.
Okay.
So then I would request those from those departments. Once I get them back, then I'll compile them, make sure there's nothing that might need to be redacted, etc. And after that, then they go back to the requester. They either can go back by email or electronically. If there is a fee, you'll be notified in advance before we perform the work. Because some things take, like, certain building requests and things like that take a lot of time to do, can have a fee associated with that. So,
Understandable.
so other than that, then usually, we get it, per the statute, we can do it within a reasonable amount of time. There's not really a set deadline that we have to give it back to you. We just give it back to you when we receive it back.
Okay.
So essentially, once I disseminate it to the other departments, I wait until I get it back, and then so if you're a verbal guy, then you would be contacted at that point.
Okay.
And then we would say, do you want to pick these up? Here's the fee for the copies, and you would agree to that, or else we would do it electronically.
Okay. Yeah.
And then
Sounds
you would
pretty
give us
easy.
your email address.
Is this your card right here?
Yes.
Email's probably the simplest for me. Probably the simplest for you as well.
Mm-hmm. And you are? Or you don't?
My name's Foshin.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just doing a story on the city of Apopka and City Hall, and you guys have been great so far. So
Okay.
happy to say, because I've had some unpleasant interactions with some cities, so it's
Okay.
very nice to come in and feel welcome somewhere.
Well, good.
So.
Well, yeah. I mean, if we could ever answer any other questions, then,
Okay, so I do have one more question. Does the city, or do you know if the city of Apopka, if an employee is issued a credit card, does the city call those P cards?
No.
Is there a specific thing that they call those?
They used to be, and now they are just, you do your purchase request and requisition so that you can get the credit card, and then
Okay, so nobody actually has credit cards?
No.
Oh, that's great.
you check them out.
Okay.
Mhm.
So if I was making a request about those, what's the best way to address those to not get it rejected? Should I call them county credit cards, or
Just credit cards.
okay?
Yeah, we don't have any, and city credit cards. Just you could just request for that if you want.
Okay. Now, do you know if there's credit cards per department? Are they separated like that?
We get them. You have to go over to finance and check them out once you do your requisition.
Okay.
Mhm.
Would that go the same for city police?
To be honest, I don't know, because they have, they're different in that, some things, they have their own records department.
Okay.
So,
Is that in the station?
Yes,
Wherever?
on
Around
6th
here?
Street,
Okay.
yes,
Okay. So there's another clerk in there.
yes.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, all right.
So I email you. Do you have an assistant clerk, or
I
do you
do.
handle all?
Her name is Victoria Parks.
Does she have
and-
a card? I imagine that you don't
she
want to
should
get
have.
bogged down with my requests.
No, that's fine.
Perfect.
I can shut it upside down.
She's trying to get you to answer all the emails, Susan.
No.
I appreciate your
It's
time
all,
today.
we share our responsibilities, so yeah, anything else that you might need to have
So-
answered?
So you don't have to answer any of these questions if you don't want to, but so you've worked in this role for 2 years, in
Before that, I was the deputy,
the deputy. For how many years did you?
Mhm.
Were you here?
5 years.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah. hmm
Yeah. Awesome.
And before that, I worked in a different department, but yeah.
Okay. So, do you know why the mayor lost those 2 years?
Which,
The old mayor, the mayor that had been here for basically forever. There, I was looking at the memorial out front, and it said he was the longest serving mayor ever in Florida, that's pretty awesome. But there were 2 years. There were 2 years.
no,
in
I
his
wasn't
run.
here back
Okay.
then.
Yeah, I knew it was I wasn't even born
I'm not
yet,
really
so-
sure.
Okay.
But there is a history. We have people in the city that have written books about the city of Apopka. And
Yeah, the ladies
So
downstairs
there's-
told me you had a museum. It's not
We do.
open today, but I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's-
people care about city history. You know,
oh
it's,
yeah,
it's really, I mean, other than the city, nobody's documenting what happens in an area, or very few people. So I mean, really, we rely on the city's
yeah. There's
information.
a couple of resident historians, and some of them even work over at the museum. So
Okay.
it's worth a look and see.
Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow probably
Yeah.
just to
Okay.
check it out. But I
Very
really do
good.
appreciate
Yeah,
the
you're welcome.
cordial and great attitude.
Sure.
I love it.
No
So thank
problem.
you so much. Have a great
Thank
day.
you.
I guess I don't want to bring the camera in here because it's telling me not to bring the camera in here. Do you guys have a city attorney?
We do downstairs on the first floor.
Do you happen to know it's first floor? Thank you. And what was your name? I'm sorry. Wanda, do you have a card? Thank you.
You're most welcome, sir.
Hi, I spoke with Wanda upstairs, and she mentioned that you guys had a city attorney downstairs, and I just didn't know where to go.
You need to make an appointment. I don't know if he's even available. Let me see, because I haven't seen him at all today. But yeah, the city attorney, he's in some offices over there. Michael, I can try calling him. Did you?
You can. I mean, if I can get out of here with one of his cards, that'd be great. I can
Okay.
email my request to
I can do
him.
that for you. Yes, Michael. But it's like, I actually haven't seen him today. He's in with the mayors, and those offices are locked down, so we don't let anyone in unless they have an appointment, or if they come out here and bring you up. And
Okay. Has it always been like that?
since COVID, we actually started doing it because it was such an issue with having people back and forth, so we kind of locked down at that point. But
Do you know if that went through like a city council resolution to close down those portions of the building?
I believe council's the one that implemented it. Truthfully, I don't know, because they had to put this wall up. We found out that people were able to get in. We had someone one time come in and have a firearm in our public meeting, so we decided.
Are there no firearms allowed in the building?
Well, I don't know what the rules are for that. I believe stuff has changed. You'd have to ask the attorney. I'm not sure what the rules are for that. I don't know if you're allowed to be in with registers. I know you're not allowed to be in council meetings, but we always had that. That's when we put the detector in. That was like 10 years ago.
Wow.
Truthfully, I come in, do my job.
I gotcha.
I'm sure it went through the meetings and everything, but the lockdown pretty much for this happened mostly, I want to say just with COVID, because we don't want people to run around and having any infections and stuff. We only had certain people working.
Yep, totally understandable.
Yeah, so it's been a few years since this has happened.
All right.
But yeah, you could contact Michael and he would be able to help you with any information you need.
All right. Thank you so much for your time today.
Have a good day.
You too. All right. Well, I'm gonna walk over to the museum right now, but it's closed. But A+ from Apopka. Even, you know, I could tell that Susan, you know, she had no interest in being recorded, none. And I understand that. I get that. You know, maybe I'd feel a certain way about being recorded if I was, you know, at work. I don't know. But she certainly understood that it was allowed, or certainly wasn't going to get into an argument about whether or not it was allowed. So she was great. Everybody was great in that office. So.